What's happening, YouTube? We are back with another series of building a brand on a budget. So there's no better person to tell you guys from having a vision, having a thought, to making that decision and building out a brand. At Elevate Supplements, I am Phil Abram. I am the founder and CEO of Elevate Supplements. I am just like you listening to me. I believe everyone has a vision. Everyone has a dream. Everyone will have something that they will want to do or achieve in life. I kind of fell into the supplement world through helping people via my coaching. And my coaching platform scaled to 154 athletes at one time, constant check-ins and constantly referring athletes and everyday people to brands for supplementation. Brands that I believed in and brands that I still believe that are good on the current market. I was pushing these people towards these supplements to help support their bodies. And the more and more we thought about it, and the more and more I was like constantly giving out to these people to say, did you get this? Did you get that? And not knowing whether they got it or didn't get it, I decided to come up with a plan and create my own. Now, this is titled Building a Brand on a Budget. Financially, was in a good enough position on the basis of I could afford to put some funds into this. However, making the decision that I want to put all my funds into that, was I going to go all in on this brand? Where was the vision? Where was the thoughts? How do you even go about it? Where do you start? What do we want to do with this? And one thing kind of led to another, where I actually bumped into a guy in person, and I said, I've been thinking of building a brand. And he says, well, I can put you in contact with a manufacturer. And instantly it was like, okay, like, is it dear? Is it costly? And he said, I'm honestly unsure, but you could contact them and see and move from there. And I was like, but what about the designs? What about panels? What about, where do you get the good ingredients? Is these people good? And one thing sort of led to another. Within, I got a guy who's like, I can do your labels, no problem. Okay, cool. How much do you need? Listen, you've done loads for me. I'll help you out. I'm like, fuck, okay, cool. So, cutting a long story short, the budget at the start was £10,000. We currently sit on over 800k of stock inside a year. Knowing and understanding me as a person, the decisions I make, the choices I make, the beliefs, the visions, and everything on a psychology basis, why I wanted to do what I was doing, why I was pushing this, because I wanted products for my clients. That was the initial thing. I wanted products for my clients. When we started to produce these products, and I started to know, okay, here, this is starting to move, this is starting to go good, what can we pull from this and reinvest into another product? And then that started to sell and reinvest into another product, and that started to sell and reinvest into another product. And what I'm going to say openly is, if I didn't have other sources of income, that would never work in that way. That business model would never ever have worked, because I was still able to keep my financials in order with other means of income, through my coaching, through my massage, through passive income, okay, where we have other businesses. So at this point where I am in life, not to compare, but to be totally honest and humble, I had finances in place to be able to do that. You could go get loans, you could go do many of things. I have never done that. This brand is built from my bank. This brand has been built from one product to another. We have over 40 SKUs, and it is elevating. It is an absolute massive brand. But what I wanted to do then was shift my mindset into, this was solely for my clients, my athletes, to being This is going to be worldwide. Now, that's literally like dropping a bomb on your budget, and it's like going, I am just going to completely open this out worldwide. How was I going to go about it? Why was I wanting to do that? And it was because I started to believe fully in my capability of pushing this brand, making this brand something bigger and better, not than other brands, but more of a range to help loads of people, to put quality products into people for their mood, their mind, their digestion, their body, their health, their performance, and make these people feel the difference. And alongside that, within this budget, and build a community base of people who are into Elevate, who are Elevate. These people support Elevate. And when you get the product, like, this is the second go at our label design, but when you hold it and you see it and you feel quality. You feel the quality, you can see the quality, you can see the detail, you can see the design. It's holographic, it's a matte finish, and it's the black over gold. It is Elevate. It is unbelievable, even just to hold. You know that it's quality to hold. What we done was we colour coded every capsule. Methylene blue is blue. These other firms is all white capsules. What I came across was some of my clients were going, I think I took that one this morning, but I'm not sure. And it's because all the capsules were white, and I was like, my brand's gonna have colour coordinated capsules. You're gonna know what you're taking, when you're taking it, why you're taking it. Even every single one is colour coordinated. Organ support, it's black and red. So we went above and beyond with pumping revenue, hand over fist into this elevating brand that's actually just taking one step at a time and pushing towards that vision of worldwide branding. Now, like I said, the budget was low, but one thing built onto the other. We constantly were reinvesting and pushing the brand till we got to the point where there was loads of mistakes made throughout the whole process, where labels were wrong. The first initial design did not look like that. It was gloss, it had scriggly writing, you couldn't really see it, and I was like, this isn't what I want. I'm not happy with them. I am a perfectionist when it comes to doing stuff, and if I'm going to do it, I'm doing it right, and we're going all the way. So I made that statement, and I made it public. I made a public statement where it wasn't really egotistic, and it also wasn't really a confidence thing. It was more so like a belief. It was more so like a vision and a belief, and it was like, I believe I can, and I will. I am going to push this brand with the support of the Irish people, and we're going to make it worldwide. We're going to go into all these countries. We're going to get on Amazon. We're going to get on TikTok. We're going to do all these things. Every step of the way, we had a hurdle. Every single day, right until today, we are facing problems, and they are good because I love problem solving. Every day we get up, there's something new to go at, there's something to do, there's something holding us back or whatever. But here in front of me, I wrote this on the 3rd of the 10th, 24, and that was the platforms I wanted to be on, and we have achieved every one of those. We are on eBay, we are on Amazon, we are on TikTok Shop, and we have 3 websites of our own. We have a public website, we have a prime website for coaches, which is a drop shipping site for coaches to get their clients the products. Again, I'm going to go back. When I was telling my clients to go get this, and this, sometimes they weren't getting those products, or sometimes they thought, they're similar in B&M, they're similar in Home Bargains. They'll never know, right? They're not the same. The reason why I was telling people to get this product or that product or that product, because of the panel, because of the way it was going to help them at this point, whether we were reading blood work or what we were doing that reason for, why we were implementing that supplement, it had to be that supplement. Okay, so they weren't doing it. Elevate Prime is for you if you're a coach listening. You can get full access to Elevate Prime, and you place the orders with Elevate supplements for your clients, right? And there is a difference in there. So every single order you sell, They will pay you, you place the order, and we ship it straight to them. So what happens is, for your work, for being in the position you're in, for your company, your services as an online coach, you make profit on every sale. So your revenue as a sideline hustle is going to go up. And you know for 100% fact that your athletes and your clients got those products because you placed the order. Whereas I was telling them, go get this, go get that, and they weren't. So that cuts all of that out, and for your time, your energy, your effort, and at your position in life, you earn revenue. And you can earn a lot of revenue doing this. So if anyone's interested in that, you'll find us on Instagram, Elevate Supplements NI, Philly Abram Official, Online Nutrition Coach, and Elevate Massage Therapy. You will catch me on some of those platforms some way, or email us from the website. That's about building the start of the brand with a budget, guys. The ethos, the reason why Elevate is even invented in the first place. And many people think they need hundreds of thousands of pounds to start a brand. I don't care who you are, where you're from, anything about you. If you have a belief and you have a small budget, all you need to do is make a decision on what you want, and that decision being consciously made, getting help and guidance, you can achieve absolutely everything. But you must start. You must make a decision. You must believe in your beliefs, and you must, in order to achieve that, spend that budget. The money in your bank is no good sitting in your bank. That budget can be reinvested and invested to build you the future that you vision. If you are not starting to take action on thoughts and on feelings and spending that budget to invest, it is going to sit in your savings and your cash ISA accounts, and it is going to do nothing. You're going to work week to week, month to month, year to year, and all you're going to do is get older, and nothing is going to happen towards the future that you once visioned. Dreams can become reality, making decisions and having beliefs in your own thoughts. Guys, if I can put this out, if there's anyone to ask to scale you, start you in a brand, to build it all out, it's anyone who has done this before. We have done it, we are proving it, our methods are there. The mistakes I made you will never make. I believe I could make someone a multi-millionaire faster than myself, and I would quite happily love to do that and see that be done. So if you've watched this short video, you've got right to the end. You have an idea, you have a vision, you have a budget. I'd like to hear from you. I'd like us to team up, elevate one step at a time, and take you to the future you've always ever wanted. So guys, thank you for listening. There's going to be far more behind the scenes. There's going to be far more strategies and methods and things to do as why to do them, ways of doing things that I find would work better, the mistakes that I have made, so that you don't make them. So guys, thank you for listening. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below, and I will get back to you. If you want to build out a brand, it doesn't have to be a supplement, it can be anything, right down to a tape holder. It doesn't matter what it is. Whatever it is you want to build, whatever your brand is going to become, whatever vision you have, I can guide you there. You'll do the work, you'll invest your budget, you'll reinvest, and you will elevate. Guys, have an amazing day, take care, and keep chasing them goals.